where the Electoral Commissioner, Jane Adukwe Mensa, is in a crucial meeting with the Peace Council. My colleague Latif Idris is there monitoring this meeting for us. And earlier, he spoke with the Electoral Commissioner. First, Latif Idris, what can you tell us about this meeting?
Hey, Aisha, so this meeting was called by the National Peace Council. So, in fact, I'm at the premises or just on the streets that goes in front of the National Peace Council and not at the Electoral Commission headquarters. Because the meeting was called by the National Peace Council, and among other things, what they wanted to put before the Electoral Commission is to how to go about the upcoming elections. So according to the chairperson of the Peace Council, they've given some suggestions to the Electoral Commission on what to do, what not to do to ensure that before, during, and even after the elections, we still have the peace of this country and Ghana remains intact without any breaches as far as electoral violence are concerned. I caught up with the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, but briefly, Aisha, that was exactly what happened here at the office of the National Peace Council. The meeting, as we speak, has just ended, and the Electoral Commission team has gone back to their headquarters, and the Peace Council, they are still engaging in one or two meetings just behind me here, which still has to do with some of the things they want to go along with the Electoral Commission to do in order to have a successful election come December 7th. Aisha.
Latif Idris there with some updates from the National Peace Council's office and how they're strategizing with the Electoral Commission to collaborate before, after, and even during the December 7 election to ensure the elections are peaceful. Of course, prior to this, you've heard calls from the Peace Council, the clergy, CSOs, and other bodies who are calling for peaceful elections. This definitely is the step towards engaging the Electoral Commission and also collaborating on how they can get the elections to run smoothly, devoid of violence. Listen to Electoral Commissioner Jane Adukwe Mensa, who spoke with Latif Idris earlier.
Now in attendance.
I think it's great to have the NDC back. As you yourself mentioned, they had been missing at IPAC for, a long time. We are well aware that they are very important stakeholders in our body politic. They are the main opposition and they constitute a formidable force. So it's of great benefit to all of us that they've returned to IPAC. And the discussions have been going on very well. They've been very constructive. There has been valuable feedback that has come from the NDC as well as some of the other parties. And we've taken those, on board, and we've, inputted them, and we're working to implement them in our processes. And so, for the just ended registration exercise, there was, valuable feedback that the NDC brought on board, and we've considered quite a number of the ideas and the suggestions, and we've taken them on board. So we continue to engage in a constructive way.
Clearly there was that rift, that friction between the Electoral Commission and the opposition NDC. How have you managed, last but one, how have you managed to oil it again, to have a fluid relationship between your outfit and the opposition NDC? And to tie in the next question, they've raised concerns about some recruitment that you made ahead of the recently ended, program that you had for voter transfer.
I'm not answering.
Okay, so the first
Let's focus on IPAC. I think the relationship has gone well. As I mentioned to you, there's been constructive dialogue at IPAC. Issues are discussed, issues are raised, and they are discussed in an open manner. And I did mention that the NDC has been very constructive. They've brought on board very useful feedback that has gone a long way to strengthen aspects of our work. So we believe that even as we go on in the lead up to the elections, as we discuss issues of importance to our country and to the election, we'll continue to receive useful feedback that would would use and implement for our work. Thank you. I have to break.